What's the meaning of life? That we don't know. But what the purpose is of the business world, we do know. It is value creation as an ongoing endeavor. And it must, because like any adaptive system, it is what we call vulnerable to death. And this straightforward condition makes us think about a company as being something that could be alive or dying or dead, and that there are in fact identifiable reasons why it has a certain state. And we must never forget that these different states relate to the financial state of the company, or more specifically, to the presence or absence of money. And this does not mean that it is the sole purpose or goal of a company to make money, but it is important to realize that it will not survive unless it is able to make a return that equals at least the cost of capital. And this does also mean that we must separate financial performance from any ethical or moral or other preferences. Because in the end, it is impossible to incorporate such subjective elements into any sort of rational view of strategic decision making. I also believe that value creation is ultimately what defines what is strategic. Something is not simply strategic because you think so, but it is because it is expected to have great impact on future value creation. And here's an important lesson. In the end, there's only one source of value that turns a company into a complex, adaptive system. And this is autonomous revenue growth. And I know it is common to refer to decisions regarding acquisitions or layoffs as being strategic, but when you think about this carefully, they do not carry the uncertainty that results from changing business environments. There's certainly risk involved, and it relates to execution, but that's not the same as uncertainty. Risks can be mitigated, and they certainly cannot be reduced simply by understanding competitive environments better. Or, as Michael Porter put it, operational effectiveness is an important part of management, but it is not strategy. So the lesson here is one of definition. What is strategic? Purpose of the business world also makes that all strategic thinking is contextual thinking. And this means that the context must ultimately always relate to value creation. And I reserve the term for the thinking that aims to reduce the ultimately unavoidable uncertainty. And this relates to one aspect only: autonomous revenue growth.